Blac Chyna explains why she sent Rob a video of her and another man.
Lorde denies dissing Taylor's squad.
And Rob Kardashian just hired O.J. Simpson's lawyer for his revenge porn case.
All that and more on today's rundown. Hey guys, welcome back to the DHR. Happy Monday. So we have all sorts of news for today, including Niall Horan going on his first world solo tour.
I can't wait to find out about that because I don't know too much about it.
And there's
just
a
yet.
little bit of bad news, but we'll tell you later.
Okay, but let's talk about Liam Hemsworth with his shirt off. Priorities. So Liam Hemsworth had a little time on his hands this weekend. He got Instagram happy with some surprising posts. So he posted 3 sexy shirtless photos and he captioned one, "Here's to ice baths and flexing in tiny shorts." In another post, he shared a rare black and white selfie with Miley. He wrote, "My little angel and I." So these two are doing better than ever.
Yes.
And we're doing better than ever
And
after
it was
watching
hot
those
this weekend,
posts.
so I don't blame him.
No, I know. It's so funny because I feel like there are 2 types of men in the world. Men who don't want to show off their body and men who are just like putting it out there. But Liam doesn't typically do it.
No, he doesn't.
I found this to be very refreshing.
Maybe Miley was like, hey, let's post some sexy selfies. I don't know, but my question is, when is the wedding?
Yeah, I mean, I have a theory that they're already married already.
You think so?
I think so, but I hope not because I want to stalk it.
And in other news, Lorde denied dissing Taylor Swift in this interview that went viral last week.
Like, also, I don't hang out with these people at all. Like,
Hang on,
have
you're
said
part
hi
of
to these
Taylor's
people.
squad.
I mean,
All the magazines tell us.
you know, you make friends in different places, but I think for the most part, like, am not like calling up my idols for advice necessarily.
Obviously, the internet decided this was Lorde's way of saying she was no longer a part of Taylor's squad. This reveal came 1 month after Lorde compared her friendship with T-Swift to an autoimmune disease. Lorde has now responded to the media's interpretation of her Sunrise interview with a candid Twitter statement saying, quote, "Taylor is a dear friend. I love her very much." And their interview question had just been talking about Bowie and Patti Smith. Those were the idols I was referring to that I was saying I'm not friends with, not Taylor. Lorde went on to explain that she's really not a fan of the term squad anyways, saying, "I've always found people's perception of this squad idea frustrating in the past. It was never some exclusive club or secret society, but a wide circle of people." And finally, Lorde let the internet have it. Lorde ended her letter writing, "Really to wake up to headlines about whether or not you've jumped ship on someone you deeply respect and ride for. I want to say one more time that Taylor has been there for me in all my dark and light moments these past 5 years." And in a final clapback to the media, she said, "I f***ed up an interview question. Now go sip a beverage and head out on a walk." Good for Lorde for clearing the air. Now, do you believe her, or do you think she's kind of taking things back?
No, I do. We reported on this last week, and I remember reporting on the story and feeling like what Lorde had to say wasn't a diss. I think Lorde was trying to maybe in that interview pull herself away from that whole clicky conversation, because I think that this whole squad thing is very, like she talked about, exclusive. It seemed like a little like uppity, and she's just not like that.
You know what I hate? If she doesn't like the term, it doesn't necessarily mean she doesn't like Taylor Swift. I feel like the internet tends to say like, oh, you know, she hates this or she doesn't like this just because we give our opinion on things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they take it too to heart. So good thing for Lorde that she cleared the air, and I hope that there's really nothing going on.
You know what?
Her and
I
T-Swift.
actually respect Lorde a lot because I think she's young and I think she hasn't gotten her like press presence on her yet. I think she's going to grow into that. But the fact that she's very candid about how she feels in the moment, even though I don't always agree with the types of things that she says, I like that she's free to speak who she is, even if we don't like it.
I agree.
All right, let's get into this Niall Horan news because I know you guys are so excited about this. So he has announced that his world tour is a thing. It's happening. Get your wallets ready. So today he tweeted, "Hello, lovely people. I'm delighted to announce the Flickr Sessions 2017. Go to niallhoran.com for all the info." So according to the tour's poster, it looks like he's going to be hitting up a lot of states in the US, Japan, the UK, tons of spots in Europe, and more starting very soon, right now, actually in just a couple weeks, August 29th. So based on the graphics and the name of this tour, we're guessing that this is going to be a very kind of intimate, acoustic heavy tour. It also means more Niall music is going to be coming because we don't have enough of it yet to actually fill up a tour. But here is the bad news, everyone, brace yourselves. The video for Slow Hands
What?
might not be happening.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He told Australian talk show Ash London, "I don't think the video is going to happen. I shot it and then it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. Now we're wondering like what that concept could be."
I mean, I'm confused. One thing is to shoot the video, you don't like the ending or you don't like it. Was it the editor? I mean, was it, whose fault is it?
Maybe
how do you shoot an entire video and then be like, I don't like it anymore?
Maybe, well, because I feel like when you're the subject of the director, a lot of times directors don't let you see the content.
Okay.
So maybe he didn't like the way he looked or how it sounded. Who knows? But apparently he did mention that there might be a second one, that he might reshoot it.
I hope he reshoots it.
He needs to. This is like one of his first singles. He needs a music video. Come on.
And of course, the most important news. I mean, guys, I'm so over this whole Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. I kind of disconnected over the weekend, but then come Monday, I see that Blac Chyna goes to GMA and just speaks and puts it all out there. This morning, Blac Chyna sat down with Good Morning America alongside her lawyer, Lisa Bloom, to discuss her relationship drama with Rob Kardashian. Chyna told GMA that she will be heading to court to file a domestic violence restraining order against Rob to get him to stay away from her and stop posting online. Now watch Chyna tell GMA what her first reaction was when she first saw Rob's post on Instagram.
What was your reaction when you first saw Rob's posts about you?
I was devastated, of course. I'm like, how could somebody like post these pictures of me?
Chyna added that she felt betrayed by her ex, and despite reports, she did not like any of the photos on Instagram. Then Chyna was asked why she's taking legal action against Rob. If you can't respect me, you must respect the law. And if any of the Kardashian sisters have reached out, nope. The answer is none of them have. Chyna was also asked how she feels about Rob's accusations that she used him for fame. And watch Chyna say, I was already Blac Chyna before the Kardashians.
Rob has said that you used the Kardashians, you used him for fame and fortune. Your response?
I was already Blac Chyna before the Kardashians.
Then obviously they asked her why she sent that video of her kissing another man in their bed, and here's what Chyna had to say.
I've been broken up with Rob since December. And it's like if somebody keeps poking at you and poking at you and poking at you and keep poking at you, you're gonna pop. And so I was just like, maybe if I send this video to him, then he'll just leave me alone.
Chyna also denies that Rob thought they were still together and that they did not make a baby out of spite, saying that she did in fact love Rob. GMA ended their preview interview segment reporting that Rob was physically abusive with Chyna in April, and Chyna plans to get joint custody of Dream. This is getting really, really messy. I'm just glad that she said she's gonna get joint custody, because I feel like at the end of the day, the most important thing is the baby, and don't try to take the baby away. Don't try to start drama. Just, you know what, if they can't get along, then that's fine, but you gotta split the parenting duties.
I think that this is only the beginning
of
more drama to come with these folks. I don't know. I saw this drama happening when Rob and Chyna first started dating. I kind of prophetically spoke. I was like, I feel like this is not gonna end well, and I don't think it's going to end well, and I feel like Chyna,
I feel like they should have discussed all this stuff, not on social media, but to each other.
Yeah.
Because one thing is to text back and forth and yes, be angry, but once you disrespect the other person and the other person disrespects you, it's completely over. And I don't think that there's anything that can possibly save their relationship, especially after all of these cheating allegations and all of that.
And this is why it's hard, honestly, I will say, why it's hard to be a celebrity. Because once you put your business out there to the world,
it's out there.
It's out there, and it doesn't, you have no boundaries, you know?
But hopefully everything gets resolved and baby Dream doesn't get affected.
Well, moving on to more Rob and Blac Chyna news. Rob has now attorneyed up for this potential lawsuit and custody battle with O.J. Simpson's former attorney.
Oh dear.
So yes, he has hired famous O.J. Simpson trial lawyer Robert Shapiro for his revenge porn case. I feel like Kris Jenner probably made a phone call for this one. Rob and Chyna headed to court this morning for Chyna's domestic violence restraining order, and according to TMZ, Rob reportedly will voluntarily refrain from harassing his ex on social media and not oppose the temporary restraining order that Chyna has filed. Reason being, when a victim claims violence, the restraining order is usually granted. So Shapiro told TMZ Rob regrets his slut-shaming rant last week. It was, quote, a spontaneous reaction that he regrets. However, the reason for the court appearance is to discuss custody arrangements for baby Dream. He wants full custody, and like you just mentioned, Viv, Chyna wants joint custody. So TMZ is saying that Chyna is going to add Other claims in court today, including evidence of Rob hitting her and knocking her to the ground. She supposedly has a photo and a video of the incident happening, and Rob reportedly has evidence of Chyna abusing him in December, the day she moved out. She reportedly choked him with an iPhone cord and tried hitting him with a metal rod, and Kris Jenner's BF, Corey Gamble, walked in on this whole situation going down. Then Chyna reportedly walked through his house, smashing stuff and causing over $35,000 in damage, and Rob has the surveillance footage to prove it. I feel like this is some sort of scripted movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but
this
it's not. It's like reality.
Real life.
I'm telling you, when one person gets violent and then the other one gets violent back, there is no going back. So I feel like, well, if court's going to be the way they're going to resolve this, then that's better than them fighting at home.
Okay, let's talk about Lorde talking about Taylor's squad. Do you think that she was actually dissing Taylor last week and now she's trying to pull it back? I don't think so, but let me know in the comments.
And I want to know, what do you guys think of Chyna going to GMA and talking so openly about it, even before she headed to court? Let us know in the comment section below, and we'll see you back tomorrow.
For more, click love to see Blue Ivy make her rap debut on Jay-Z's new 444 album.
Or right to witness Kesha's major musical comeback.